dick look, bitch. Consider this. Points and assists, rebounds, blocks, I'm good with my fists. Meaning put it all together like this. Live shows and vocals, I'm as good as it gets. Hot boy, cowboy, make loud noise. Hot boy, all joy, got loud voice.
Basically what they're doing right now is they're preventing us from going up to the store. That's why we were gonna hide around that corner over there, right there.
Yeah.
But I guess they were watching the live feed and they're gonna fucking prevent.
No, they're gonna try and offer help. Isn't it clear?
Is it new units or is it the same unit?
929153. I do believe the same unit.
Oh, more paper?
Yeah, more paper.
For what?
So,
Here, just give me a sec. I gotta turn down music.
okay. So I'm just over here to give you an updated golden ticket. It's the same as the last one, except there's 4 violations on it. I talked to my sector. They said you have to have proper throwing device.
So you had your meeting.
Approved, and then you have to have a proper fire extinguisher, navigation lights for at night that work.
We have navigation lights.
Okay.
We use other lights for that.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
So our minimal equipment is not sufficient and we would have to upgrade.
Okay.
We were going to comply with those upgrades.
Okay, cool. Do you guys have one that looks like this? It's a one all-around white light.
No, we have white light.
Yeah, all-round white light. Yeah.
Cool. I just need to give you this updated piece of paper, all right? And
Yeah. Well, steer those 225s in, because you know I don't want to pull out a shovel when these officers are fucking armed and dangerous.
Here, Seamus, so you don't fall in with the phone.
Alright, so technically under federal conditions, your voyage is to be terminated, but we also have a lookout for you guys.
Let it be terminated.
Yeah, so for not, you have to
Because you want to do the wire, yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
you
of
have
the
to,
watch for the anti-narcotics watch, alien enemies of the United States and Canada.
yeah, so whenever you get your fire extinguisher and stuff like that,
We get
if you guys
terminated.
come,
Even if we get a fire
So
extinguisher,
we got to park over here, get the fire extinguisher.
everything on this list, technically you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. So we got to park right here by order.
You're not going to reverse on your fucking decision?
No, they ordered us to park right here and get the equipment.
Back.
Yeah, we'll park in
back.
and get that equipment straight away, officer.
Yeah, we'll park right there at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, and get that equipment.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, don't tie up to the dock though, okay?
No, that's trespassing. I'm quite aware of that. I'm a specialist.
We are specialists, yeah.
So are you gonna come back and give us a mooring ticket? Maximum contact, I bet, eh?
Every day?
Yeah, maximum contact. All right. Have a great day. Until the next time. This is Cop Radio, Canadian Operative Podcast. No, we're finished. We're finished. They don't want to do wire. They told us that several times on boats.
Thanks, Hitler.
Yeah, have a great day.
It's not true. They're just trying to talk to you, and you won't keep your mouth shut to listen to them.
Oh, I got 3,500 videos in the last couple years of law enforcement. That's a bit excessive, don't you think? Maximum contact for the purposes of some reason. Have a great day, guys. Until we meet again. We're going to need a suitcase for all this paperwork.
You just say
And a couple secretaries.
Thank you. We like
He just made a threat, officer.
He just made a threat.
On live stream. Do you want to go deal with it?
No.
No, you like the threats, eh? Did you just hear that? Threat on live stream. Jesus fucking Christ. And now we got to park by a person that's threatening us by order. I think it's time to call Trump. Get the phone out.
Yep. Pretty dumb, sir. What's this one? The list.
Well, they're ordering us to stay in the town. For what reason?
Apparently, we got to get a certificate. We already got the certificate. So why are you circling certificate again? Personal flotation device. We already have them. Sound producing device. We already did that on the video. Fire extinguisher. Well, the only thing I can see here is fire extinguisher. The other things we met the criteria.
All right.
Call Trump.
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago. I think that means Marta Lake or something.
The Mar-a-Lago Club. We look forward to taking your call. To leave a message for President Trump, please press 1. For dining reservations,
Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
They still didn't correct the H.
No.
Retards.
The reason why they don't print in the name properly is so it doesn't show up in the system when an investigator comes in. So you want to read the name that they got there?
Hamis. Lachlan John Campbell.
Okay, so
they didn't
the-
put a space between the J and the C.
Okay,
apparently
so
the last name was John
technically
Campbell.
this paperwork is not valid, even though we spelt our names phonetically. This is Rick A. and Seamus, Certified Tech Roofing, the watch, formerly known as Anti-Narcotics Watch. I'm losing count of the encounters. Okay, so we had new encounters today. The first slip, everything was cleared, you know, because we're... you know what? I think what we need is military personnel, Trump. And
Apparently the first certificate
when they-
wasn't correct. The cops had to come and
correct
muscle
it.
their fucking way into the U.S.
Yeah.
Coast Guard and
Yeah.
make them redo the paperwork.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, what we need is military units armed with 50 cals and mic or speaker saying self-deportation in progress. Anything that proceeds will be fired upon. So that includes the Coast Guard and the police.
Yeah, you're supposed to provide
So
for the sureties.
basically, they say we don't have sufficient lighting, but we have all colors of lights: red, green, and white.
Yep.
And they say that we do not have flotation devices, but we presented 3 on a live stream on camera. They say it's not good enough, so we got to get the round fucking one. But all these other boats aren't equipped with round ones. So what the fuck's going on? It being a little fucking stickler, you know, maybe this is you, Trump. Your fucking team, your mega team. Yeah, so basically, they said a bucket's modified fire extinguisher, and then now, like the bucket's right there. Now we got to get a real fire extinguisher. They're ordering us to stop the self-deportation until we have that stuff. And then they're going to probably come and give me a ticket for mooring. And then we're probably going to have fucking multiple officer units while gaining the, what do you call that fucking shit? And then multiple complaints. So we're going to erect the sign and update the sign with the officer steps.
Yeah.
And
The officers had to come aboard the U.S. Coast Guard vote because basically, you know, they wouldn't have got it done because of our speech. But when the cops are standing behind the U.S. Coast Guard chick, she's kind of got to fucking do her
basically,
thing, you know?
according to legal standard, this paperwork with incorrect spelling was issued to another person, not Hamish.
Yeah.
And it wasn't verified with ID. And it's just harassment is what it is. No, we need that as evidence. But it's harassment is what it is. But yeah, thanks for all the harassment.
Really appreciate
And
it,
now
Mr.
the
President.
little threatening guy has called his little buddy, and now they're going to make a complaint. So we got our first complainers, and God hates a complainer. And oh yeah, pending act of God, the plague of 1,000 plagues. You better have me off this fucking godforsaken town and give me the shit that I need. By what time?
By sundown?
No.
3 hours.
No. We're
1
under
hour.
distress. 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. So deploy your team, Trump, and maybe you should just give us a military escort and stay your distance and do not talk to us. That would be appropriate. Have a great day and cut the live feed and let's comply with their fucking orders.